I was going to open this up with some bloopers on reading the questions, but I got a lot of gratitude to spread out to you guys. Hello my beautiful geekies and welcome to the Magnificent 7 Q&A. I know it's delayed, I'm sorry. But first of all, I have to thank you guys. We have reached 250 geekies. We are now at 252, I think, last I checked as I'm filming this. I hope we didn't decrease from that. Thank you guys so much. Now I'm probably going to repeat a lot of what I said in my 100 subscribers thank you video. Guys, I've been on YouTube for like 8 to 9 months tops, and 250, it is a lot. It is a lot of people that share conversations with me and share their love of film with me, and I'm extremely grateful for that. I couldn't even fathom as I started I would get 100 and then 150, then 200, now 250 is a big number. For some of you guys who don't know, who are like recent geekies that have joined me recently and probably never heard the story, I was never a guy who people cared to listen to throughout my life. And now having 250 people clicking that button to know when I put up my videos talking about something I love, sharing my love for it, sharing my opinions, because reviews are always personal stuff. They are always opinions. They are never going to be facts. Reviews are just that, and just knowing that people care to know what I think, disagree or agree with them, they care to know what I think about movie X or movie Y or movie W or movie Z. That is something... there aren't even words to describe it. Thank you guys so much. There's nothing I could do to ever repay the gratitude that I feel towards you guys. There's nothing I could ever do that could ever compare to how grateful I feel to having this number of people. I've been posting and posting and posting, not because I want people to notice me out there, because I watch movies every single day and I get different release dates than anywhere else around the world. So whenever I watch a movie and it's a movie from 2016, I'm going to post my review of it. Of course, spoiler free as always, unless it calls for a spoilers review. I thought Magnificent 7 would call for one, but it really doesn't, especially because it's a remake after remake after remake after remake. But yeah, this is the Q&A, but the thank you video. I need to thank you guys. I need to thank you and thank you and thanking you and keep on thanking you, because I cannot believe we are here with 250 people subscribed to the channel. By the way, this shirt is awesome. I had to premiere a new shirt on this video. Again, there's nothing I could ever do to equal how grateful I am to you guys, but what I am going to do is answer your questions and give away 2 Funko Pops. I'm going to leave a poster to the next Q&A, unless we hit 500 subscribers till the next Q&A. It's going to be a poster on the next Q&A. But right now I'm going to give away 2 Funko Pops to 2 different people. They're not going to be the same, don't worry. They're going to be random. I'm going to show you what those Funko Pops are as soon as I announce the winner, because they are random, they must be a surprise because it feels better, and of course I'm not going to send you something that you don't know or that you don't want. And if I do give away a Funko Pop to someone and if you already have it, let me know please, and I'll try to find a suitable replacement for it. But guys, seriously, in all seriousness, really, thank you so much. It means the world. It's 2 AM as I'm filming this, and I'm going to post this on the next morning before I film my 2 other videos that I have to put up today on Sunday, as you are watching this right now, on Sunday, September 25th. This is where I thank you, and I have 2 other videos coming later today, anime related. If you saw about 3 months ago what I had about anime, today is that day again, because the season of summer is over. Once again guys, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you my beautiful geekies. I love you. Keep sharing, keep liking, keep spreading your love for movies, keep sharing your opinions on the reviews, keep posting your own reviews. I love you guys so much. Stay beautiful and stay geeky. We will all do it together. But right now it's time for your questions about the Magnificent 7 Q&A. We didn't get a whole lot of questions this time, but still I will proudly answer them to you guys. And announce the next Q&A after that. Alright, so here we have the Mighty Mac. The first question is from Peter Fernandes. Do you watch Jeremy Jahns and Chris Stuckman? What do you think about them? They are my inspirations for getting on YouTube. The motivation was from my girlfriend, but my inspirations and the guys I've looked up to for years and their love of film and the way they review movies and the way they talk are Chris Stuckman and Jeremy Jahns. Jeremy Jahns is a guy, he doesn't have the best knowledge in the world of movies, like the technical terms and whatnot, and he's a fan of movies first, and I relate to that. And I like the jokes he makes. The guy has very comedic timing, very comedic chops. He's very good at what he does in the way he does it. That's his way, that's his voice. He has that uniqueness to him. And he just captivates you with the way he speaks, the words he uses, the movements in his hands. And I know I do a lot of movements of my hands as well. That's not imitating, that's just the way I speak. And Chris Stuckman is a guy whose knowledge surpasses my comprehension. The guy is so knowledgeable, and I relate to him because he's just a guy. He always transmits that. He says that himself. He's just a guy who loves film. I relate to that, of course. He wants to be a director. Guess what? I want to be a director. Not because of him. I always wanted. And the way he speaks about movies always being involved in his life ever since he was little, I was like that. I could not believe when I found Chris Stuckman how relatable I was to him, or him to me, or however you want to put it. But yeah, the way they speak, the way they love movies, the way they talk about it, the way they share their love for the film as entertainment, as art, whatever, they are my inspirations. I see a little bit of myself in them. And that's why I got to doing what I'm doing on YouTube. Next, from Tanashi's Movie Corner, how many pops or figures, etc. do you have? I do not know how many figures I have because behind the camera there's a whole bunch of Bionicles and Elite Star Wars figures and Megazords and Disney Infinities, and outside my room because they have no space in here anymore are my Skylanders. But Funko Pops, I can simply go to my Pop Price Guide page and I will answer that question to you. According to my Pop Price Guide page, unless I haven't updated it, which I haven't because I bought 4 Funko Pops today, I have 255, which means I have 259 Funko Pops at the moment. That's the page right there. I'll also leave a link for that page in the comments below for you guys to check out. And I'm sorry for the lighting. And next, from Gonzalo Rodriguez, Dragon Ball Super is already with more than 50 episodes, and it doesn't convince me as an anime. I am a huge fan of the Dragon Ball saga, and it's sad for me to say that it's not being what I wanted. What do you think about it? Coincidentally enough, yesterday, Dragon Ball premiered in Portugal, in the dubbed version. And for fans who grew up with Dragon Ball in Portuguese, this is a dream come true. This is still the same. We still have those gems in the dubbing that I don't know how to quite explain it for other people outside the country. Portuguese people watching this, you know what I'm talking about. They still have those gems, or pearls as we call it. If you don't like what you're seeing from Dragon Ball Super, give it a try. I know the first episodes are tough, especially episode 5 or 6 where Goku fights Beerus in King Kai's planet. That animation was still better than Dragon Ball Evolution, but that's not saying much. And I'm sorry I professed those 3 forbidden words. What I think you should do is give it a chance and try with the Portuguese dubbing. It might be better for you if you grew up with Dragon Ball, which I'm sure you have. And my advice would be not to watch the movies. Unless you have already watched them, I'm too late. My problem with the early episodes on Dragon Ball Super is that they were the remakes of the movies that we got recently, Battle of Gods and Resurrection of F. I like those movies fine enough, but they were never something wow to me. I think they are much better done in the episodes in the series. However, I do still have the same problems I had with the movies in the episodes, but they work much better in the episodes. The Tournament of Gods is a great saga, although the end is kind of anticlimactic. And so far I do have my problems with the Future Trunks saga and the Goku Black saga, but that's me. I have many conversations with one of my best friends about the episodes every time they air, and I am having my irritations with Goku Black and this whole story arc. But give it a try. Trust me, it will be worth it. Just the first episode, I remember watching it when it premiered last year in 2015, and that first episode is everything that is Dragon Ball. It's a first episode, it's calm, it's super fun, but you see your characters back. Your characters are doing things the characters you know would do. They don't do nothing out of character. There are a couple of episodes that are a little tough to get through. There are a couple of bloopers in animation, I guess, but it's worth it. It's worth it sticking around for Dragon Ball Super, because when they do it right, they do it right. I know I'm not having much enthusiasm talking about it, but that's because I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not saying this is the greatest series that ever existed, the greatest anime, this is the best version of Dragon Ball we ever got. It's not. It's not. So far, at least, it's not. And if you've seen the movies, you might have a little more problems with it than other people. I did, but there are also other people who didn't. The movies are remade in this series, but they are better made, but I personally still had my problems. It's worth sticking around. It's Dragon Ball. When it's well done, it's well done. When they go for it, they go for it. The action is great. There is a mini arc there that didn't make much sense, but it was fun to get it. The relationship between Goku and Vegeta evolves a lot, and they are used as equals all throughout the series. That is the one thing I don't think anyone can complain about, Goku being better than Vegeta. They are portrayed as equals, except in one part, in the Resurrection of F saga. Next, from Gelotech. Do you watch foreign language films? If yes, what is your favorite foreign language film? American films, British films are technically foreign films to me, but I'm not going to cheat on that answer. I do watch a couple of foreign films. I watch Japanese cinema, I watch Korean cinema, I watch anime movies, and those of course are Japanese. I mostly watch them in the Japanese original dub. I do not watch a lot though, but I think my favorite foreign language film is probably Oldboy, the original Korean film. It is very intense, very dark, very gritty. It stays with you, to say the least. If you haven't watched it, watch it. Don't watch the Spike Lee version. Even though I will say the ending works better in a narrative sense on that version. Man, Oldboy. I watched a couple foreign films that I regret watching, not because they are badly made. I'm just going to say a Serbian film. If you've never watched it, I'm not going to say it's a bad movie. But I can't possibly humanly recommend it. Next, from Bupiash. How do you feel about remakes? I'm fine with remakes. There are movies that deserve remakes. There are movies that need to be remade. There are movies that don't necessarily need it or should be. But if you do a remake, update it. We live in a constantly changing world. Movies are art. Art is ever changing. We should have remakes. If you love a movie and it's remade and then the remake is bad, it's awful, go watch the original. You still have it, it's still intact, it's not deleted. You have it on your Blu-ray shelf, you have it online, you have it on stream, you have it on Netflix, whatever. Don't complain about a remake ruining the original, because it just doesn't. The original is still there, intact. Do you think the Seven Samurai formula is an instant success as a plot? I wouldn't say it's an instant success, but what I will say is that it will very much depend on the skin you cover it with. Bet you never thought of these as Magnificent Seven / Seven Samurai. Not remakes, but they took their original ideas from there. Sure, they didn't necessarily need to be 7 at some times, but the idea of gathering 7 or 6, whatever, random people, putting them together to fight a greater battle than they could win on their own, it's right here, my friends. And we love it. Well, we can't speak about this one yet, but we love it. What's your favorite Western? My favorite Western? That is a tough one. But I will probably say Tombstone. It's not an oldie, it's not a newie, but it's probably Tombstone. I love that movie. and I haven't watched it in a long time. Time to go for some Blu-ray hunt. Who's your favorite out of the Magnificent Seven? Well, let's speak about the newest one because I haven't watched the other ones in a very long time either. I gotta cheat on that answer and go with Goodnight Robichaux and Billy Rocks, the double team between Ethan Hawke and Byung-Hun Lee. These guys were great. Their chemistry was phenomenal. I'd probably go as well with Vincent D'Onofrio as Jack Horn. He was also really good and really unique. I love the work he did with the character. I don't want to say these three. I'm going with the double team, the tag team, Robichaux and Rocks. These guys just worked great. They had uniquenesses to them. The guy with the knives and the guy who has this PTSD in the Old West. I don't think that it's something we ever seen before. I really like the way they worked in the movie. Not going to spoil anything about the movie. If you've seen it, the tag team of Robichaux and Rocks are my favorite. And lastly, from Natasha Oliveira, who is your favorite character? She asked me this in my Captain Fantastic movie review, so I'm going to suppose she's asking about that movie. I'm going to say the father played by Viggo Mortensen. That guy was freaking great. I'm sure you won't get an Oscar nomination, but a nomination? So far, I am absolutely sure he deserves one. Still got 3 months left of the year, and I'm going to get a lot of Oscar movies only in 2017. Viggo Mortensen, so far, as of September 25th at 2:11 a.m., deserves an Oscar nomination and is my favorite character from Captain Fantastic. If you're asking me my favorite character overall in movies, I don't know, Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader, Iron Man, The Incredible Hulk, Thor, Captain America, Batman, I don't know, there are just too many. And yes, I know I answered a lot of superheroes. That's my thing. My name is Geekness Overlord. And her second question was, when will you give me free tickets? Whenever they are available, my dear. Those are all the questions, my beautiful geekies. Thank you all so much for asking them. They meant a lot. And then once again, thank you for us reaching 250 subscribers. It means the world. And now, announcing the winner of the first giveaway is Gonçalo Rodrigues. You finally won, my man! Been loving your questions for a long time. I gave you the longest answer on this one, which has nothing to do with giving away because it was chosen at random. I'm glad you finally won something. Let me know where you are from. Contact me privately through my Facebook. Let me know if you want me to give this to you at Comic-Con, or if you want to meet up, or if you are from another part of the country, if you want to get it immediately. My friend, you won a doozy. You won Batman, the Dark Knight Trilogy Funko Pop. I hope you enjoyed this. I have one myself. When I got it, it was unbelievable. I hope you're a fan of Batman. I'm sorry it's not a Dragon Ball Funko Pop, but still a Funko Pop right here. It's full of dust. Don't worry, I'll clean it up before sending it to you. But I hope you like it, and let me know how you want to get it, when you want to get it, through my Facebook if you want, for it to be privately. And congratulations once again, and thank you for all the questions, for subscribing, for liking, everything. And the second winner of today is, once again, a guy who has been asking and asking and asking and has been subscribed to me for a long time, and who has finally won now, and that is Galotech. Galotech, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for all the questions you've been asking on every single Q&A consistently. It finally comes to you. It's your turn, and this is your prize. You also won a doozy. One I don't keep to myself because I don't have any other item in this set, in this collection, in this wave, as they call it. But you won, and I hope you like this show because it's really good. But if you don't, again, let me know and I'll try to get something suitable for you. You won John Watson from the series Sherlock. And it's a doozy. I hope you like it. Let me know how you want to get it. Let me know where you are from privately through my Facebook page. And I'll be very happy to finally send something to you, and this is it. Those are all the questions, my beautiful geekies. Those are all the winners. I'm sorry if you didn't win this time. Keep on asking and you'll probably get something one day. I promise the winners are always chosen at random. Luckily, I don't think we've ever gotten a repeated winner so far, but I hope we get one day, of course. And I hope new people keep on asking questions and they win something as well. Don't forget, the next Q&A will be a poster, and the next Q&A will be Doctor Strange. What? Doctor Strange only comes out November 4th. No, here in Portugal, I'm getting it October 27th, probably earlier if I'm lucky, so I hope you guys participate in the Q&A. And guys, please remember, ask how many questions you want about anything you want and keep on asking questions. You don't need to ask everything on one go. If you're going to remember questions through time, as we get near and near the premiere of Doctor Strange, go on and ask throughout the videos. Don't worry about leaving every question you want on one single turn. Keep on asking, and I'll fill the questions in for you, of course. I am getting Doctor Strange on my area at the end of October, probably 24th, 25th of October, hopefully. So the hashtag will be left in the description. Hashtag DocStrangeQ&A, and ask how many questions you want about anything you want. Once again, thank you for us reaching 250 subscribers, my beautiful geekies. It means the universe. It means the multiverse. It means every single timeline that the Flash has ruined or will ruin. It means everything. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you to all of you who asked questions. Congratulations to the winners, and keep on asking. I can't wait to get the next bunch of questions from you guys. I hope we get lots and lots and lots. And don't forget to keep on subscribing for us to reach our next goal of 500 subscribers before the end of the year, maybe before Rogue One. Keep on sharing, guys. Keep on liking, keep on subscribing if you're new to the channel. If you are not a beautiful geeky yet, click the subscribe button and join us in the beautiful geeky community where it can be geeky united. Don't forget to come back later today for the anime videos I'll be posting. And of course, I love you guys so much. Thank you for everything. Stay beautiful. Stay geeky. Cheers!